seconds. Yeah. Hello YouTube, Skip the Wolf here for another video for your viewing pleasure. This time is the first physical media pickups video of the year. This month is January 2022. We're in a new month now, so it's February now, and I've decided to do this for you guys. Now, I have a ton of stuff. If you guys watched any of the videos this month so far, you know that I picked up a ton of stuff this month. Probably a record for this month alone. If they keep doing the book market, which is the market that I go to sometimes, you've seen it before. The record will probably be super high. So that's a lot of physical media, and these videos will probably be super long, but that's okay. I can do that. So I have 42 CDs, which is a record for me this year, and I also have 21 DVDs, yeah, that are up there, and 2 VHS tapes, and I have a vinyl that's down there, and the CDs are also down there too. So without further ado, we're going to start with the movies and stuff. So I got your 2 VHS tapes up on this area right here. I'm going to show them off. You probably saw the VHS openings. I only got 2 tapes. This one is The Crow, and I'm going to show everything. I did not get a clamshell release this month. So there you go. And something fell. This is proof of purchase for Phil. I ripped that off. Whatever. Here we have the tape itself. And if you saw the video, the print date was May 10th, 1995. This is a collectible. It includes an alternate version of the Stay Tuned After This feature that has an interview with Brandon Lee, who was tragically killed during the making of The Crow. And rest in peace to him. And it even says on there there's an exclusive interview on it. So this is a nice pickup. This is the reason I got this. So The Crow. I'm just going to set it down here. And the other release I got is Hannibal. This is a rental. Just going to get this right there. Spooky looking image. Right there. And then here's the back. This is actually rental. Get a better look at the back. And we got the tape. And I can't read the print date if there is one because of that Blockbuster thing on there. Maybe one day I'll find out what the print date is on this one and the other ones that have a sticker like this on it. So, yeah. So, that's it for the VHS pickups. This is Hannibal. Very good. And now I'm just going to get on to the mini DVDs that I got this month. So, this is going to be I have one stack here. I'm just going to do a quick count. 21. I'm just going to skip the first second. Alright. So the first one I got is this edition of The Bourne Identity. This one is when it was originally released. It's a widescreen. It was at the book market. I'm not going to go into detail of the papers or anything that might be in various DVDs that I've picked up. That's what it looks like on the inside here. That's Bourne Identity. Next up, I have another Bourne film here, The Bourne Legacy. Comes in a nice slip cover. Got this book off. Yeah. And without the slipcover, this is what it looks like. Similar to on the slipcover version. So that's what it looks like on there. Or I should probably put this in. Or Legacy. Here we go. Next up we have Breach. This film. See this a lot, man. I figured I'd pick it up. Nice little HD DVD thing in here. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's Breach. Next up, Brother Bear 2. Not one of the best Disney sequels ever. Probably in the lower tier of the ones I've seen, but still very good that I have this in my collection because I did want to get it at some point. So on this side, well, actually, never mind. This is what it looks like on the inside. So that's Brother Bear 2. Next up, we have the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I had this film when I was actually my sister got it for Easter one year, and then this tape, VHS, this DVD for Easter once, and I just recently got my own copy. So it's very nice. This looks like on the side. There's a little booklet here, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like on there. It's cool. I'm not too interested in the other Narnia films, just this one. So that's Narnia, Chronicles of Narnia. Next up here, we have Ghost Rider. Luckily, another widescreen. That's cool. With disc. Ghost Rider. Nice Marvel movie. Next up, we have the Green Hornet. Very interesting film. I actually saw this in the theater. I never got the movie until now. That's what it looks like on the inside here. Good. So this Green Hornet. Let's grab some more of these films. Here. Since it's 21 films, I'm splitting them into like 3 groups of 7, so it'll be interesting. This is a nice find, a book off that I got. I got here The Incredibles 2, newer release, obviously very good. I've been having trouble with seeing the spines of the tapes and the DVDs. Why do I keep saying tapes? My mind is so crazy. Probably because my head hurts, but whatever. And then there's the inside of it. So that's The Incredibles 2. Next up here, we have K-19, The Widowmaker, film with Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson. Nice. I don't know if I have any 2-disc sets. But whatever. I'm just going to say that for that. This is not a 2-disc, but whatever. It's K19 or whatever. Next up, we have this is actually one of my first pickups for the year. We got here Men in Black 3. I was going to go backwards in collecting the Men in Black. I thought that would be very interesting to do. So here's Men in Black 3. I saw this in the theater too. There's that. It's been a crazy month. Alright, this one is Ratatouille. Also have this film when it first came out, but now we don't know what the DVD is or whatever, or it's in the garage or something. But I got a copy of my own, so that's cool. And we got here in the back. Yeah, original theatrical aspect ratio. I was just checking because I don't like to have discs without the widescreen. I like widescreen because it's a better way to view the film. If it's full frame, then I don't feel comfortable with that. But yeah, this one is good. Ratatouille, very good film, I think. Actually, quite underrated too in terms of Pixar movies. So, if you haven't seen this, check in a while, or if you pass by this, check this one out. Next up, we got here The Recruit. Another very awesome pickup that I got recently. Nice. I have to check this film out at some point in my life. This is The Recruit. Next up here we have The Shawshank Redemption. This is a 2007 release. I'm actually going to angle it like this as best you can to see the spine. This is kind of hard with the lighting. I just wanted to do a different angle for this video. Like, I want to try different angles and different methods to do these streams and stuff like that. This is Shawshank Redemption. I picked this up because it's classic. So yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Next up, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Very interesting film. I do remember seeing ads for the film when I was 9 or whatever. I didn't see the film in the theater. I just remember seeing ads for it and stuff and thought it looked pretty cool. For some reason or another. That's the disc finger. I should use this finger, not the middle finger, sorry. Whatever. Yeah, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. And here we have the final stack of films here. I'm just going to show these off one by one here. This one here is Tears of the Sun. This is a Bruce Willis film from 2003. This is the back of it. And then we got here the disc as well. It's a very nice disc. Again, another film I really like to watch. Revolution Studios. I do kind of miss Revolution Studios, though. That's Tears of the Sun. This one is the Terminator here. I'll be back. Sorry. This is the 2001 edition. This is one of those where it's like the one side has the movie, the other side has special features and stuff. On most of them, it's usually the full screen versions on one side and the widescreen versions on the other. But this is a widescreen. There's no full screen, so the side that has special features has the special features. So that's Terminator. And here's Transformers 3. Transporter 3. And what I was talking about the discs having one thing and then, like one side having full screen, the other side having the widescreen. This is one of those. So I'll show you after I do the spine and everything. Here's the spine and the back. And why the heck is it on the side B? It should be on side A. Let me fix that real quick. Wait a minute. It says side A and side B, but so side B, if you turn it, it's kind of caught there. So my mistake. I thought I had to flip it over for some reason, but no, it just says side A, side B. I don't know why, but whatever. But side A is that where it's at. So here's the Transporter 3. I'll show it to you again. There you go. Next up here we have Vantage Point, another interesting looking film. We got here spine and the back. There we go. And here's the disc. It's very nice. Vantage Point. We're almost done. This stack is getting super big here. Next up here, we have Wayne's World. Definitely glad I own this. Man, you cannot see the spine on it. Hold on, let me angle it better. Let me try to angle it here. There we go. That's the spine. And that's the back. And here's the disc. Very nice. Wayne's World. Now we have one of two X-Men movies that I got. X-Men First Class. This is a slipcover. I'm going to show everything here. It has more of the X-Men characters or whatever in the back. And here's the actual DVD itself. Yeah, that's the back of it. And then here is the disc and stuff. As you can see, I'm trying to breeze through these as fast as I can. So, yeah, X-Men First Class. And here's X-Men Days of Future Past. And go to better. You can see the spine on it. The back. And then the disc. X-Men Days of Future Past. I saw X-Men Apocalypse there. I might go back to the book off at some point to get it, but that's if it's still there or not. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for the DVDs. Here. And now we're on to the music. And for the music, we're going to start with the vinyl that I got. And the funny thing is this album will also be in the CDs because I got the CD version of this on the same day that I got the vinyl version of this. This album I'm talking about here is Voyeurs, the new album by Under Oath. It's my first pickup of 2022. So I'm sorry if I didn't show the spine in the back on the actual pickup video. Kind of doing it at a rush or whatever, but That's the spine. And then you got here the back of it. And then, because it's a Target exclusive, I'll just show you all the cool, interesting stuff it came with. And what edition this is and whatnot. So if I can get it out, you got here this nice slip mat there for your vinyl record or whatever. Let me set that up here. And then you got the vinyl itself, which I'm going to pull this up. Oh, actually, first I should show what it looks like on inside the vinyl. Since I think I'm the only channel on YouTube that has the Target exclusive. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if any of you have the final version of this, or the Target exclusive. This is the back, and this is the front. And you can see the vinyl kind of popping out there. So let's see. Well, it's red smoke vinyl, so it's my first colored vinyl ever. And you can see it looks real nice on here. Spin that thing around, you get that. I like how the label on it is different. Like this has one label, and then the back has a different label. That's cool. Also, like, looks real cool. I just look at this all day, but whatever. That's the thing with the vinyls, is that they look so awesome. That they're getting really creative with what they can do with how they're coloring them or whatever. Like, and tapes too. Although I don't have any new tapes, but I have a tape collection. I don't have any new tapes, but they're coloring them like and stuff, which is cool. Like vinyl, I think is a better format than tape, than a cassette tape, not a VHS tape. Just putting the spine, the slip mat in your back where it belongs. Because I do not have a vinyl player, but it's a nice collectible anyway. So you got your Under Oath Voyeurist new album, very good. I'll probably say that again when we get to it in the CDs. First, I have to take a drink. Now we're on to the CDs. Now I've got them separated, so we'll do. Let me actually. Oh, sorry. Actually, like take that in for a second. Let me do a count here. I'm just going to try to do 21, 2 sets of 21. I'm just going to set these there. And count everything. Stack. All right. Sorry, this is taking a while. All right, I think we're good. All right, we got the first album here on the list. Here's Beach Boys 20 Good Vibrations, the best of the Beach Boys, or yeah, the greatest hits, actually, not the best of Beach Boys. 20 Good Vibrations. I'm just going to rapid fire go through these. That is the disc and stuff in the back. And so we have here the Beach Boys 20 Good Vibrations. I'm actually going to put this back because I don't think I have much use. Because it's easily accessible. Next up, we have Genesis album here. We have Abacab. Excuse me. One of their 80s efforts. So that's cool. Then you get the back here. And that's the disc and stuff. This is an original press. Because I usually go for the original press and stuff because I think they look better. I'm just kind of weird like that. So Jess says Abacab. I'm actually not going to conveniently do it. I'm just going to set it right there for now until we get to something accessible. Next up, we have Bob Seeger and the Silver Bullet Band with Against the Wind, I think it's called. I believe it's called. Yep, I'm right. I'll just I'll just move the computer like over here if you can't see the spine as well, if the light like makes it glare or whatever. So that's what it looks like on there. It's a very interesting movie with horses and stuff like that. This is actually my first Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band album, so that's something. Well, I almost fell out. So that's Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band Against the Wind. Again, I'm gonna put this over here. Next up, we have Silverstein. This album here is Arrivals and Departures. And then the front and the back has this weird, like, sticker residue thing on it. I don't know what that's all about. This was one of the book off pickups. One of the 14 that I did. That's my biggest book off just haul ever, basically. But whatever. That's probably the reason why I have so many pickups here. Silverstein, Arrivals and Departures. That's the reason. Because there were so many hauls that I did. There was like 3 or 4 big haul, like CD hauls that I made this month. So that's the reason you get 42 CDs in a month. So that's cool. And the next one up we have here is Day of Fire. This is their self-titled album, debut album. And I said before that the disc was not in the case. And I got the disc, and I ordered the disc, and now it is in the case. So I should have done an update video on it, but I didn't because I thought that would be kind of dumb, but whatever. So I'm just showing you guys here that the disc is now in its proper place. So there's an arc to the story. So now I officially have the Day of Fire album, just self-titled, which is very underrated, I guess, if you like Christian music. I'm actually just going to put this back. I'm actually going to put all of them back now that I think about it. Not the ones I've already shown, not the ones... Yeah, I'm just going to put them all back. Figured that would be easier. That would save me some time because when I end these streams, I usually like put them back or whatever, like right after they get done. So that just makes it a lot easier. So the next album here, we have Days of the New, their Red album, their third album. This is a Savers, actually, because it's a red jewel case. You can actually see the spine this time. So that's cool. You have the back. And you got inside. And this was the final album they were officially released because Travis Meeks, the lead vocalist, has been doing a lot of stuff. He's totally been incompetent to like actually run a band or whatever. But that's Days of the News, self-titled, their third self-titled album, and it's the Red album. So that's cool. It's cool that I finally have this on CD because it's kind of hard to find, but whatever. So the next album up here, we got Dropbox. Their album from '04, their only album. I'm just gonna show everything here. Very concise. You got here the inside of it. So that's Dropbox's album. Also because I have that now. And here's the next one is My Morning Jacket. My first My Morning Jacket album. This one's Evil Urges. My Morning Jacket, Evil Urges. This is a digipack So, oh, there's some damage to the spine or the inside of it, but that part's kind of like ripped or whatever. But this isn't in the best of condition, anyways. Like, it doesn't look like it's in the best of condition, but whatever. Here's the disc. I'm just gonna show the booklet too. It's, or, that's these. This is my morning jacket. Evil urges. Now put some back. That's the way this is gonna work. I think. I'm just gonna do something real quick. So that I'm off camera. All right. Now that we're back in frame, I got here Thursday Full Collapse. Here, this is a special edition with an enhanced CD. I don't know what that's all about. That's that. Here's the actual album itself, the disc and stuff like that. I'm just gonna angle that correctly so you can see the spine. And now we got the back. And then we got the disc and the back of the booklet. Full Collapse. So that's the Thursday album. I'm actually not going to put this back in the slipcover. I'm going to put the slipcover somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm just going to put them over there and when I get full, whatever, I'll just put them back. So this doesn't need much introduction. This next one, this is Tom Petty and the Heartbreaker's Greatest Hits. I'm just going to show this real quick. Nice pickup there. Next up, I got two albums I already have already here. This one is Seven Dust's Home album, very good album. But this is the Digipack version. I've had the jewel case version for a while. This is the Digipack. So I just decided to grab this up because I love Seven Dust and I love this album. So there we go. And the booklet is basically the same as the jewel case version. It's just that. I think the booklet actually kind of looks different than the jewel case version. The booklet on here, because the cover, is like that. So that's Seven Dust's album Home. Very good. Absolutely essential new metal listening, by the way. And this next one here is Papa Roach Invest. As I already have Invest, but this one has Blood Brothers, and I never had the version of Blood Brothers. So yeah, I just decided to actually get this. I know, I'm weird. But, yeah. Let's Invest. Papa Roach. Next up, we have a greatest hits album, Reday International Super Hits. This was actually sealed when I got it. Always nice to get the sealed albums, right? It's back. And disc and stuff. And because this is so close, we just get this in here. This Reday International Super Hits. Next up, Ashes Divide. Keep telling myself it's all right. Very interesting side project here from members of a perfect circle. I can't talk today, which is kind of irritating, but whatever. Case. Inside, just gonna insert booklet. Telling myself it's alright. My actions divide. Next up here, Protest the Hero, Kezia. I actually never owned a Protest the Hero album before, and it's cool. This is my first. I got here the inside of everything. So that's Protest the Hero, Kezia. Next up, we got UB40, Labor of Love 2. Kind of a weird pickup, but whatever. In the back of it. I'm just going to go real quickly on this one. I don't have much to say. UB40 is interesting. So there. Labor of Love by Labor of Love 2, actually, by UB40. Next up, we have a classic one here. We have Led Zeppelin's debut. Finally got it. It's the spine here. The back of it. Absolute essential listening for all you classic rock fans out there. Definitely good that I have this in my collection. Led Zeppelin's debut album. Next up, we have AC/DC Live, one of their live albums. Here we go. That's the inside of that. Here we got AC/DC Live. That's cool. I actually think this is a real live album. And I usually keep the live albums in a separate collection, so I should have time to put them back. This next one is a Christmas album, Bing Crosby, Merry Christmas. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but I saw this at the book market, and I figured, why not? The book market, if you don't know, is that same book sale that held a Halloween and a Christmas sale, and they decided to do one. They usually do it every month, but whatever. This Bing Crosby's Merry Christmas. You will be seeing this one again, this ad again, I'm sure. So, Bing Crosby Merry Christmas. Actually, I should set that down somewhere. So, right there. Next up, we got my first Talking Heads album. I had a greatest hits. Now I have an album. This is more songs about buildings and food. It's very cool. Just show everything here. It's nice. Talking Heads, more songs about buildings and food. So I'm going to put that back here. Next up, we have a Beck album here. We have Beck's Odelay. There we go. Here's the back. Weird artwork there. And then we have the disc and the back of the booklet. Overlay by Beck. And since we just got done with that stack, we can now move on to the next stack. So I'm going to split this in two, so whatever. So anyway, we have here The Darkness, Permission to Land. Kind of a interesting one-hit wonder. And I believe in a thing called Love. There's some other songs. But in the UK, they are more well known. I'm not gonna get like every Darkness out. album from this band, but this is essential for me considering they have that one hit. You know, but yeah, The Darkness, Permission to Land. Very nice pickup I got from Book Off. This one is an interesting pickup. This is Dogstar Quattro Formato. Formaggi, actually not Formato. The hell. But this band has Keanu Reeves in it, if you didn't know. So it's kind of the reason I got this. One of these is Keanu Reeves on bass, I think, or guitar. It's either bass or guitar, I don't know, but and I actually got this on the week that I saw The Matrix Resurrections in theaters. So that's kind of cool. That's Dogstar's Quattro Formaggi. Man, my freaking Quattro Formaggi. Ugh. Anyway, we have Steely Dan. This is my first Steely Dan pickup, Pretzel Logic. Just gonna open this back here. Got here at the back. And I told you we were going to see that compact disc ad again because it's on the back of this CD too. So that's something interesting. Steely Dan with Pretzel Logic. Actually, that was out of order, actually, because Dogstar Quattro Formaggi was comes after Pretzel Logic in terms of the alphabet. So sorry that I did that screw up there. So whatever. So anyway, we have No Doubts Return to Saturn. We have the back. And we have the disc and stuff. Yeah. Return to Saturn by No Doubt. And then this one here, we got Rockstar Supernova. I actually fixed the cases and stuff so that there's no cracks. Because the original case had cracks on it and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And this is an interesting little project here. Not great, but whatever. If it's like 10 for $1, then if it only amounts to 10 cents, then that's perfect. So yeah. Rockstar Supernova. Next up, we have Metallica Snm, the live concert with the orchestra. So this is the first Snm. Nice. You got here the disc. And we got here disc 2. So that's Metallica's Snm. Very glad that I now own both Snms. And we got here the Pretenders, the singles, a singles compilation. Nice. The singles by the Pretenders. Once again, I can put that back because it's just singles. And I usually keep greatest hits and live albums like in a different section, the more accessible section. You have your Dream Theater, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, and this is not the only Dream Theater that I have in the stack, so I just ordered 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. And that's the disc. And this is the other disc. And it's a little wobbly, a little broken, but I just show you that's the other disc that comes with it. It's a 2 disc set, and it has lots of songs and stuff on it, and one epic. So that's 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence by the band Dream Theater. Actually, I could just stick this. I store my albums by album title, so it's easier for me to do that. And yeah, the next one here we got Placebo Sleeping with Ghosts. Nice pickup, very enticing artwork. Yeah. And this is my first Placebo album that I ever owned. Got Sleeping with Ghosts by Placebo. And we got I'm gonna pull that out. We got here White Snake, Slide It In. Hair metal band. I believe they're hair metal. I think this might have been one of their first albums too, because I think that's their older logo. So yeah, 1984. 1984. Like I don't know. I'm not as knowledgeable about Whitesnake, but I know that this is their older logo. So yeah. Slide It In by actually first year. Slide It In by Whitechapel. Next up here, we got an interesting one from Mac Powell. This one's called Southpaw. This one, Mac Powell's lead singer of Reday, and since I have some nostalgia for that band, decided to pick this one up at Book Off. Only $1. I think he does country music pretty well. And this is a country-esque album, so well, yeah, whatever. I think he has the right voice for it, though. Like, in my opinion. So yeah, Southpaw. Southpaw. There we go. Next up, we have Guns N' Roses. The Spaghetti Incident. I'm glad I finally decided to pick up some Guns N' Roses albums for the collection. This one and the greatest hits that I have. Spaghetti Incident. I think this one's just a bunch of covers and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not super in. I don't know every detail about Guns N' Roses, but I know this is probably just a covers album. Some of these are covers. Yeah, Guns N' Roses. I like the sticker there. Pretty cool. Here we go. Next up, we got this thing here, Split Shift. Some random band. I think they're a new metal band. This is actually, I think, a demo or something before they got a label backing them and they released an album. Lucky to have this. You know, I don't know if Split Shift is the best band in the world. I mean, whatever. So yeah, that's Split Shift. There we go. Next up, we got Atreyu. This is my second ever Atreyu album, Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses. And mine is a limited edition that's out of 30,000 copies. Mine is numbered 2021. That's what it's numbered. So we got the back of it there. And we actually have the disc here and a little advertisement for other bands and stuff. Atreyu, like that's the disc. And the reason I'm showing the discs separate, I'm not gonna do the 2 discs because this is a broken 2 disc set. So Put that back in. And I got the DVD that comes with it in here because the 2-disc set is broken. So there. So that's Atreyu, Suicide Notes, and Butterfly Kisses. Put that back. Next up, we get to the teas that I got. We got Yes's Talk. Heard this wasn't their best, but whatever. I'm going to get more Yes albums. Very 90s looking art, I think. So it is Talk by the band Yes. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I probably just lost some subscribers. That's okay. For being weird. But anyway. Don't leave yet. Because I have a cool pickup here. Pickup here from Bruce Dickinson, lead singer of Iron Maiden. We got Tattooed Millionaire. This is a book off. Pickup. It's gonna be like, oh, you got a Bruce Dickinson album? That's cool. Yep. Tattooed Millionaire by Bruce Dickinson. Alright, this one is another one, a band I don't really know much about. This one, Third from the Sun. I might give an update if I figure out what this band is, but I just found this. So, Third from the Sun. We got 3 more albums left, I think. Actually, we got 4 in this collection here. This one looks like the inside. Third from the Sun. Again, I can just slip that in. There we go. Next up, we have Whitechapel. This is Exile, one of their more deathcore leaning albums. Yeah. Not one of my favorites, but still solid, I guess, for what it is. Whitechapel's probably my favorite deathcore band. I'm just gonna put it out there. Go check out Kin. That album is really good. This is Exile by Whitechapel. You know what? I realize this is slowing everything down. So, well, I'm just going to set that on top of there. I don't know. So anyway, we have another Dream Theater album. We have Dream Theater Train of Thought. Very solid. One of their heavier albums for sure. Yep. Not my favorite Dream Theater album by any means, but it's still solid. I don't know. It's just not my favorite. 2 more. 2 more albums. This one is the CD version I showed of the vinyl I showed. This one's Under Oath, Voyeurist, of course. I mean, come on. I had to get the CD as well. I am a CD collector. Yeah, this album is pretty good. It's probably my favorite album of the year so far. I know we're only a month into the year, but it's probably my favorite. I did hear the Pride Lands album, finally, Light Bends, and that one's also pretty good, but this one probably, it's either this one or the Pride Lands album that just came out. Probably won't keep it for long because we have new releases from Venom Prison, and Korn, and Cold of Luna and North Lane and other bands that are coming out with stuff. I should look at this. Under Oath Voyeurist. And finally, we got the music Welcome to the North. The back, and finally, the disc and stuff. That is Welcome to the North by the music. And that is it for this extremely long but awesome physical media purchases video. So what did you think of everything that I showed in this video? Did you like it, hate it? Do you want to get these albums? Do you not want to get these albums? Whatever, what are you looking forward to getting? Did you get this one? Leave it all down in the comment section down below. This is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care. And I kind of want to end it at 57-minute mark. So, take care.